I said earlier, today is been the worst I've felt in a while, and I also found out when the next procedure takes place, and I'm just ready to figure it out and move on. It's really old talking to people. I used to hate being distanced from people, but now I kind of enjoy it. I used to talk a lot, and now I'm starting to talk less. And I had a few bad movements today. Something that has never happened before happened, and it's gross, so I'm not talking about it. But it's hopefully gonna be figured out in a week or so. I want go back to work. I hate when people say, well, I know this person and they were in way worse shape than you and they still work. Because a lot of the time people look at you and say, they look healthy enough. Well, yeah, I look healthy, but I'm not. Today has sucked. Like, I've had really painful, like almost throbbing in my side, on my right side. It's really hard to manage and stay positive when people insult your intelligence or try to talk about things that they don't know or understand, because nobody knows truly what you go through but you. I don't know what anyone else is going through, how they feel. I care, but I don't know. For me, it's like staying sick all the time is all I know now. And if I ever get to feeling better, sure, I'll be happier and enjoy life more. But I've been sick so long that if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't know how to respond. The camping trip was fun. It was good. I was in pain halfway through it, and it stayed the rest of the trip. Uh, Camping can get stressful. Stress screws you up more, and it's a sad truth, but it's real. It's it's a bitch. And since coming back from camping, I've had a few good days where it wasn't that bad, and then it got really bad, and it's still there. So today I visited doctors the whole day and hospitals and stuff, trying to get everything together, get my regular doctor, because it does no good for a specialist to give you orders for a regular doctor to carry out. if you don't have a primary doctor, you're still not going to receive better care. The last few months of going through this has convinced me that I want to go to therapy and work on getting everything out and maybe help me focus on positive more so. I try and I pulled off really well. I mean, I can act happy and everything's cool. You feel sick? Well, not all. And people believe it, but I guess they don't know me too well. So that's bullshit trying to talk to people. And let's face it, 70% of the people that we hold closest to us don't care unless you're dead. It ain't that bad. And that's where they stand. And they beat the shit into your head until you're like, well, I'm not dead. That must be okay. It's been really depressive because I feel the desire to go back to work, but I can't. And I wonder, will I ever get back to a standpoint to where I'm like, I trust myself not to shit myself at work. I've gotten better. I look for pain before anything happens, and I'm good about that. But I can't turn it off like a switch and just say pain go away. And I think pain pills are bullshit for the most part. And any painkiller you could get addicted to is bullshit. Another addiction, you'll have to feel another thing that'll tie you down where you're like, oh, I can't do anything without this. It's another crutch to lean on. I know I said on another video, but I believe that herbal supplements or whatever help as much as medicine. Whether it be like several states now, you can use that, or whether it's like teas, chamomile, stuff like that. Tea can screw you up if you don't get decaffeinated. If you think, oh, I'm drinking tea, I'm healthy, and you just keep drinking, so your head gets a little bit of a change. It's no different from Monsters, no different from Mountain Dew or anything else. If you get decaffeinated beverages, they're better, but high fructose corn syrup can't be good for you. I mean, it doesn't digest, so, but it isn't everything we eat, for the most part. Going through my paperwork and seeing medical history, and like I said, I pushed L for years because I figured it was nothing and go away. Going to the doctors 2 years ago, got sent home. It sucked. And now it's like I'm finally getting help, but it's so far between. It's like every one is scheduled a month, 2 months, whatever. And tracking stuff down, trying to follow new diets every time, trying to follow new guidelines of just living every time like a diagnosis is changed or another procedure is scheduled. I feel like I think I weigh maybe 132 or something. And I used to weigh like 180 and I felt good. Now I feel like fatigued and tired to a point to where I don't even like hanging out with myself anymore. Like, I look for ways to space out, ways not to think, ways to quit talking, which is hard for me. As I said, it doesn't get easier. It hasn't. I've adjusted and I live, but I hope the videos help someone or whatever, because it's like the Crohn's situation. I thought it was Crohn's for sure, and then it was reduced to what a fish eat, and it's reduced to it doesn't show nothing, it doesn't have anything proven here, so it's IBS, let's keep moving forward. I am terrified with every procedure that comes, but I am so tired of fighting and trying to push forward and say, I'm great. I'm fucking great. I'm fucking believable. Let's carry on with the day. Let's go for it. I'm down. I'm gonna knock out like 10 things today. And guess what? I will be the best person on the job. Not realistic bullshit. There's not been a day where I felt like I'd be a good employee for anybody. Where I felt like I'd be good on any team for the last month. There is no champion built. The best I feel is playing video games and spending time with my kids. And it sucks because some days I can't chase them. I can't keep up with them. And then the oldest will throw a tantrum. And that's enough stress to where I'm like, I don't feel well. And so when you're in pain, you get grumpy or agitated or just on guard. It's like your personal things are bothering you, so it's harder to control or adjust with situations. My kids are good kids. My oldest throws tantrums, but every kid goes through that. I can't pick him up on certain days and actually hold him and carry him. If I have to calm him down, sometimes he becomes a hold me baby instead of a toddler. I know, unbelievable, it's almost like Incredible Hulk styles, but yes. So there are days where I can't just hold him and try to talk to him and calm him down. And days where I don't want to get up off the couch much. So I watch cartoons or nursery rhymes for the kids, keep them entertained. Just because I can't keep up. So I think every parent does that or finds a favorite show for them once in a while and watches cartoons to keep kids calm. But with me, it's more than that. It's I'm going back and forth to the bathroom. I mean, I got infant and my toddler, and both of them are just rambunctious and play a lot, and it's hard to go back and forth to the bathroom and be in pain and try to keep up. But those are the happiest moments to me, is spending time with my kids and video games. But I don't have the same focus or same desire. I try not to talk about medical issues with people because it bums them out or because it's awkward. So it's no different at home. I mean, I'm sure my girlfriend or my whichever way, I know some states have common law, but it's not something you feel like you can talk to them about. So some people are better than others with it, and some people are like the nursing, I have to help type. But some people are the type that enjoy that when you talk about it, they're so disgusted and turned off with you that it almost feels like they don't care. But you know they do. I know. But it's like, how many times does someone want to hear I'm having these issues or this is going on, and it came out this and this word because it doesn't come out like this, or some shit that nobody really wants to talk about. Diseases, disorders, colon cancer, any of them. And it's scary to me because it says, 26, you're showing signs and symptoms of a late 40s male. And it's scary because, like my dad just told me, he had same polyps or whatever, he had 5 removed, and that we should get tested before we're 35. But that got to me, we get too late. So is hereditary delay, environmental factors, in the other videos, I felt like I knew it. I mean, I felt like, okay, this is what I have. I can do this, and I can not be good. Well, what do you think when you're labeled IBS, which is like general symptoms and general issues at this spot in the body? And when you're still testing and still looking for something, you lose track. I mean, I started a journal. I ended a journal. Like, I write in it now when it's super on, not just every day, but like it's something brand new, something way different than all day to day. It's collective dust. I feel like at this point you just go with it, and a part of you quits caring, and a part of you cares enough to make sure to schedule the next doctor's appointment, or you care enough to try to keep in contact with the people that are helping you. But even though you want it seen, you want the procedures over with, one part of your mind, you're just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. What's going on? That's what's going on. Let me go back to work, let me go back to what's going on, because nothing else is gonna work out. Or at least I don't think it will, so that part of you subconsciously just slips into a funk where you don't care anymore. All you want to do is go back to what you considered everyday life. You want to be normal, you want shit to quit going this way, and you're always gonna have some smart ass just tell you I know when and say, well, I know such and such, they got it worse than you. I know them, but you asked. I was doing. I told you. And now you're bitching at me? Really? Okay. Well, you know better than me. And I admit, I know a lot of people that have it worse than me. But I also know a lot of people that know what the hell is going on with them and not still being, scheduling appointments and trying to figure it out. A lot of people know I have recurring kidney stones, or I have polyps, or I have Crohn's, or I have ulcerative colitis, or anything. If someone has something else, generally they know what the fuck is going on. It's not like I'm still searching for it. Just waiting for someone like plant the flag. Now that the next procedure might be the one that finds it. But until they do, it's just reoccurring. You found this, and this, but not what's causing any of these symptoms. Cool, good. I am glad they pulled it, or cut the polyp. I am glad they got it out of there. I am glad that they found that the prep sucked, but the outcome, one less health issue. But the fact that didn't show what's causing the rest bummed me out. And you know more of what to do when you know what the problem is. But getting back on track. The things that people say are hurtful or just stupid. Like, I mean, really stupid. Like, man, your mama threw you on your head as a kid. Real stupid. I feel like some people are just dumb. Like, they really are. Like, I've met a lot of people in my life that common courtesy kicks in and tells them to filter what they say, but I listen with a lot of people that don't filter. They just have no sense in that section. And, I don't want to go into details with it, but just maybe filtering the conversation that could save someone from potentially kicking your ass or potentially going off on you. I mean, there have been a few comments that have led me to a point where if I see some of my friends, I would want to hurt them. So I don't see too many of them anymore because of it. And like I said, I don't feel well right now. Hell, I have no focus. I feel like vomiting, which is a symptom I didn't have until like after the colonoscopy. I've never been the type to puke if I didn't feel well. I mean, I've had times where I puke because I drank or smoked or something. But I've never had times where I just woke up often and said, okay, it's time to see the contents of last night's dinner. Hooray. And that is a completely new symptom along with headaches. Yes. So that leads me to think that maybe it's something bigger than it was, because whereas some things stayed the same and some things change up and go up and down with what's going on. You know, like I feel like shit for a month, but guess what? I feel great for 2 months, and then it hits again. Yeah. It's like it's worse, and it's starting to like level up in game return. It's starting to get worse. New symptoms to go with the old ones. The acne is still here. I can't eat. I don't feel like eating anymore. And I don't like talking to nurses anymore because I feel like they hear it all day long and they get to a point to where they tune you out. Like if you call with questions or concerns, I feel like they try to answer your question, but really they only listen to maybe a third of what you say. And you know, it's shit. And things change and just feels more and more, I think the diet changes don't help. Slide down on monsters that helped for 2 days, and the 3rd day I felt worse than I had in weeks. So 4th, 5th day, I think I started drinking again on the 6th day. But other days leading to that is like I tried to eat healthy. Oatmeal was terrible. It ran right through me in like 10 minutes. I swear. Just awful. So haven't tried to eat oatmeal again. Don't want to get sick like that. It was going out both ends. It was awful. So diet changes really haven't helped. feel like a zombie. I don't sleep much. I can't sleep much. I don't eat much. I have no appetite really. Like, I eat maybe one or two small snacks a day. I don't know if getting off the mesalamine, because they told me don't take it anymore. We took it for months. Don't take it anymore because it's not really helping you. So I don't know if it was helping me or if I've just gotten worse. But it's changed, it's altered. It is now more constipation than diarrhea, whereas for a long time it was diarrhea. And now it's like I get backed up until it comes out, and then when it comes out, afterwards I won't have one or two diarrhea bathroom trips, but then it's gonna constipate, get really hard, push through, hurt, and do it all over again. And I feel like I'm backed up all of the time. Now I'm back more plugged. I started taking Duralax or Docalax, the one I had to take for the scope exam, and it helps, but I feel like it kind of hurts at the same time. Like, it's awful. So I don't really know what's going on, and it's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm sorry if anyone feels like this has been a waste of time, and I'm also sorry if I haven't helped anyone, but maybe there's few people stranded still waiting to see what's going on with them, that we're trying to grab at every string just to figure out what they got so they can figure out what to do. So I will probably post again after the next procedure or before, because I have to drink something else. I can look on my form or whatever, but I don't feel like digging through an envelope for 5 minutes to pick out the right form. There's a lot of paper in there of medical records and whatnot. So, I hope it helps someone, and sorry if it sounds like whining, but sometimes I feel like venting and seeing if maybe someone else feels the same or has advice, or half the advice I've been given lately is bullshit. People think they know your situation. My brother has had your situation happen once. Met someone new the other day and they were quick to say that I've been through that. Yeah. And well, what did it turn out to be? And it goes quiet. Never heard the answer. Just, I've been through it. I know what you're going through. It ain't shit. It ain't nothing. Really. Because it's someone could spend a few days with me and I could show them every time I go and ask, you know, there's blood. Are you going through what I'm going through? Oh, there's clear jelly like mucus looking shit. Mucus. Keyword. But that's what you're going through. Or, hey, I've been to a bathroom. Lucky number 12 times today. Oh, that's not counting going to take a leak. Oh, you're not going to do that. I told you before. But people are idiots. I'm taking that advice. I changed so much, so many times, and I still feel sick, worse, and worse, and progressive. And the whole time, getting told you're fucking lazy. You don't want to go back to work. You don't want to help provide. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. I'm quick to help anyone that asks me to help. If you need someone to paint, sure, donut, whatever. Like, but it's more than that. It's like you feel like you're being judged by almost everyone you meet. And you feel like your issues with your stomach and the bathroom and everything that you're going through doesn't matter. You feel like some people try to say you're lying, you're not going through anything. And it's the same shit as, you know, the way hospitals look at you when you're my age going in talking about these types of things. Must be a dope head we got here. Must be. That's it. Check me. I mean, you got me back there anyways. Taking my blood. Take a piss sample. Do whatever the hell you gotta do. There again, it's judging people before you know. It's pushing people. And what happens if they leave that hospital and they die a few hours later? I seen that shit on the news maybe a month ago. A young girl was complaining of severe pain. The doctors didn't believe her, shut her down, cast her out, kinda told her she was lying. She went home and hours later died. So if I felt good, I'm sure people would notice I felt good. But everyone's quick to say he's faking it, shit like that. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. I've heard people say, well, no, Brandon, he's a hard worker. He's the type of guy you want on your side. He's the type of guy that will take care of things and do whatever he has to. He'll get the job done. For the last year, maybe a year and a half, I've just went downhill. I felt like I went to the doctor 2 years ago. And I brought that up in the other section of the video or whatever, but I went to the doctor 2 years ago and got somewhere, and people in public still treat me the same. Family members, friends still treat me the same. Everyone has knowledge of what your real issue is. But no fucking clue until they've walked around in your shoes, understand how it feels. But they think they know. And so many times people say stupid fucking shit like that. I've lost weight. I feel gross. I hate the way my stomach looks. I don't bother trying to cover up the way I smell anymore with cologne and shit. Half the time I put on deodorant and I go with it. That's all I do. And there's no point. You go to a bathroom that much, you have an odor to you. People don't want to sit close to that shit. But a lot of times, like I said, you're just viewed as you're faking it. I got some painkillers, you know. You could take one of those. Are you a fucking idiot? The last thing I need is an opiate-based pain pill. Fucking my stomach got worse. Sorry. I thought it would help you. I thought you were in need of one. Stupid fucking shit. Guess everyone I've seen that talked about digestive issues that I watch constantly, or back to back, people that blog or whatever this shit is, video blogging. I've seen so many other people talk about things you shouldn't say. And I guess this is a mix between update and things you shouldn't say. True. I feel like I went from college and my life with my family, my girlfriend, our 2 kids, and I went from this easygoing, mellow life where I went to school, I went to work, I did it all. I felt like Superman, like I was father of the year, employee of the year, student in the back of the classroom struggling to make it, but trying and doing homework to I guess as much as I hate being called lazy, I feel lazy now. I feel useless. I feel like there is no way to feel like I truly matter. Except for when I spend time with the boys, because I know to them, I'm dad. I'm Superman. But as shit goes on, it's you get to thinking, and you get to thinking realistic thoughts. What if there's something more going on? What if something serious going on and you have no clue? Appendix, liver, just what if something worse is happening? Where do you go from there? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not my digestive tract at all, but it's something else swelling and causing blockage. Or what if there's more going on than meets the eye and I'm not here to tuck my kids in or whatever? So, what if they don't find it? What if they don't find it? And when they do, it's too late. What if it's something that could be fixed that it can't if it progresses too far? Or, like they say, IBS is bad, but IBS also shows signs of getting better, getting worse, getting better, getting worse. With me, it's more like I can make myself feel okay and my mood will be up here. Physically, I'm still here, but as long as my mood, my attitude is in good spirits, I can pretend that I'm doing great and happy to be around. But I feel like every day I get a little worse, and until I figure out more, until something happens, something comes along. I've been feeling some strange muscle spasms, like just a sharp pain right here. That has nothing to do with digestive system. It's just like a really bad muscle ache or something, like a sharp pain, but probably has nothing to do with digestive tract. So I feel like I'll know more after capsule endoscopy. And somehow I feel like these videos are more for me, than without helping. It's more for going searching for someone that knows how I feel, and not just one of these people saying, "I don't know how you feel." No. Someone that actually knows how it feels, and someone that's going through the cycle themselves. Someone that I can talk to and be like, "Hey, how are you feeling? What's going on? Did you learn anything new?" And listen to me. Because I feel like a lot of times people listen or they hear me, but they don't really listen. It's like they listen for the first 30 seconds, goes under, goes over. I mean, it's cool to use people as a backboard and let it bounce off. You get to vent that way, but it ain't the same. So, until next time, good night. Hope everyone's doing okay. And if someone is going through this, support them. That's all.